Hello everyone, I am Ayush from 4th SEM BCA Vidya Vahini First Grade College, and today I am going to speak about digital currencies. So digital currencies will definitely change all our futures in the years to come. So it is a very important topic for us to hear about. So why do we need digital currency? That's the first main important question we need to ask ourselves before learning this. So we need digital currencies because of some of the issues we are facing with the normal physical currencies we are using. So what are the normal physical currencies we are using? The normal physical currencies are nothing but coins, cash, and the most recently added checks. So when we are using any of these above mentioned physical currencies, we have to carry them wherever we go. And the other main problem is if we have to transfer them from one place to another place, for example from one city to another city, it will take a lot of time. So both of the above mentioned problems can be easily solved from digital currencies. So when we speak about digital currencies, mainly there are two types of digital currencies. The first one is centrally regulated digital currencies and the other one is unregulated digital currencies. So the centrally regulated digital currencies are all regulated by the central government of India, and the unregulated digital currencies are not regulated by the government of India. And when they are unregulated, that does not mean that they are illegal. We generally have a very binary way of thinking where we think if it is unregulated, it is illegal. No, it only means that we have to use it at our own risk. So centrally regulated digital currencies are nothing but e-rupees, NEFT, RTGS and other such things, also UPI. But when we speak about unregulated digital currencies, primarily there is only one type of unregulated digital currency, and under that we have different bifurcations. The main unregulated digital currency is cryptocurrency. So what are cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies are the types of currencies which we can transfer from one person to another person without knowing the actual name of another person. So cryptocurrencies, we mainly use pseudonyms which will give you not a real identity of the sender or the receiver. So cryptocurrencies were introduced by a man named Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto is not his original name, it is also a pseudonym, because if he discloses his original name, that will defeat the purpose of all cryptocurrencies, because cryptocurrencies are meant to be cryptic, which is unclear. We should not know who is the sender or the receiver. So in cryptocurrencies, the main advantage which we have over the centrally regulated digital currencies is decentralization. When we use any of the centrally regulated digital currencies, we have to give a lot of our data to the banks or the UPI payment apps which we use. And as we all know, data is the new oil, which means when in the 20th century, the countries which had the most amount of oil became the richest, and we are predicting that in the 21st century, the countries which will have the most amount of data will become the richest countries by selling that data. And when we give our data, we should be very careful that the person who we are giving our data should not misuse it. And because we don't have that trust completely and we are still fearful of that fact, we always prefer using unregulated digital currencies. So what happens in cryptocurrencies is there are only a fixed number of cryptocurrencies that will ever be created. For example, if we talk about bitcoins, there will only be 21 million bitcoins ever be created. So the main advantage from this is it will always keep the cryptocurrencies inflation proof. So for example, if we have any of the normal regulated digital currencies, the value of those currencies will decrease year by year. So on average, the inflation rate which goes on is 6%. So if we have 100 rupees in centrally regulated digital currencies, after a year it will be 100 minus 6%, which will be equal to 94 rupees. So on year by year on average it will decrease by 6%, which will not happen in cryptocurrencies, because in cryptocurrencies we will never print more money and hence there will be no inflation and the value of these monies will not decrease. So despite all these advantages of unregulated digital currencies, we still don't see them used as often as we should. So what are the main reasons? So primarily I am going to discuss two reasons why the unregulated digital currencies are not as commonly used as they should be. The first is prone to illegal activities. Whenever there is no data about who has shared the money or to whom which the money has shared, the main question which comes in everyone's mind is what is the reason behind this? Are they going to buy weapons or drugs or any such illegal activities because of this? So that's the first reason. So the second reason why these digital currencies are not fully used is because we cannot trail back who has sent that money. So the other reason why these digital currencies are not fully used is because they are not yet legalized by the governments. They are not yet legalized by any governments currently, but there are some talks that some governments in future might legalize them. So till the time they are not legalized, nobody is ready to invest money in them, because if you invest lakhs of money or crores of money, and if suddenly one day the government decides to take all of that back, it will be a huge loss for you. So because of these two primary reasons, the digital currencies are not used as often as they should be. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope it was helpful. Thank you.